what do you think as a real New Yorker?
Yeah.
Trump's actually got indicted on all this stuff.
Yeah. He's probably guilty of it too.
I told you he's tapped.
You can't say that on the internet. The internet is Trump.
Yeah.
The internet is like Trump. It's RFK is fucking the god of COVID. That's the internet. So if you say it, like, that's where these guys are popular. But he probably did a lot of that shit. I mean,
there's like, look, there is no way that you're like, Trump has never committed a crime.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, I mean, I would say that for every politician. So to say that, like, he's not, I mean, all the Biden stuff that's coming out is pretty insane with him and like Hunter Biden and all that stuff. So you're like, yeah,
absolutely.
I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it did seem like he was saying and tweeting, I didn't lose this. It was stolen. He did call attorney generals here and there and go, hey, just let's figure this out.
Yeah.
Recount it.
Well, this is the part I sort of don't get.
And they're going to now Giuliani, because they had 6 unnamed co-conspirators, and Giuliani's for sure number one.
You know what's funny is they said that first of all, how come Hillary never got in trouble for like paying for the fake dossier, the Russiagate peeing on Trump? That was all bullshit.
Oh,
they got DNC. I think got a fine for that.
Yeah, they got a fine for that. Well,
how's that legal to do that?
Well, they have different laws.
Isn't that election tampering?
I mean,
literally,
you are saying why people are like, yeah, I'm voting for Trump because fuck all of you. Yeah. Like, I'm voting for Trump.
And they have a point, because they're like, how come there's no consequences for that?
Yeah.
And
they're a free game.
Yeah, there's just free game. But, and then on the other side, I mean, Giuliani, I was saying, like, everyone said that Trump was bought by Russia, especially the left. But it's like, I think the person who has something over something is Trump has something over Giuliani.
Yeah.
He's got Giuliani peeing on a hooker or having a weekend in Thailand, taking a walk on the wild side, because that dude has become Trump's puppet.
It is crazy.
It's like a fall from grace that is wild to watch.
And he could have stayed in that like zone as the New York 9/11 hero forever.
Ever.
He didn't ever have to leave that.
Yeah.
He never had to leave that. And he goes like, there's a level above this that's like federal, and I'm going to try and get a taste of that. And he ruined the whole thing.
He stayed too long. He stayed too long, man.
Like, he's like, if he goes to a Yankees game right now, he gets booed out of the building.
Yeah.
Like, you know how crazy that is?
It is crazy. He was America's mayor. He was the most popular mayor. He could have been doing merch right now. He could have been doing 9/11 tours.
Yeah.
Big tours.
I mean, dude.
We got to sign baseball of him right here.
Yeah, instead he's like sweating out his makeup and talking like fucking defending Trump at all costs.
He's like in the Borat movie.
Also, when you go all in on that sort of stuff, though, like, what's his other option at this point? You know what I mean?
Who?
Giuliani.
Nothing. I'm saying he never had to get. No, now he's in too deep.
Does anybody want to go to fucking Monaco anymore? Does anyone want to go chill in Switzerland and burn Switzerland and eat
South
chocolate?
of France?
Yeah. Does anyone want to retire?
No.
Is anyone interested in their family or friends at all? Or do we just fucking work till we're 90? I mean, this fucking guy, Mitch McConnell's 96.
You know what it is,
He's
though?
flatlined on camera.
Crazy.
Like, why is he still working?
You know what it is? It's that, and I don't think like any normal person can really understand, but when you have that kind of power, it's really hard to let go of. Like, Dianne Feinstein, you see her the other day?
She's 90.
She's literally, they was like, they go, you have to vote, and then she's like so disheveled. She's what is it in South Park, like Kyle's grandfather or Stan's grandfather, where he's like in the chair, and they're like, what do you think? And then she starts rambling, and then the guy goes, just say yay. And he's like, what? It's like, just please say yay. It's like in front of 300 people, in a room, and he's like, just say yay. And she's like, what? He's like, just say yay. He goes, yay. And they just like move on. You're like, this is like just chicks running.
No, your literal only option if you're past 80 is you can be a Walmart greeter or the president.
Why do you have to work when you're past 80? These are all multi-millionaires.
I know, it's very, and it's funny.
Power. It's
the Democrats are about to make the same mistake that they made. Ruth Bader Ginsburg made when Obama sat her down and said, "Hey, can we interest you in a paid vacation forever?
I'm not going nowhere."
And that's what's going to happen with, the only reason why Trump might have a chance and win this is because Biden. People are just like, dude, the guy's senile, man. Like, he's not. There's nobody home.
Yeah,
like,
I've heard a theory that they actually want Trump. They think Trump actually has less of a chance against Biden.
Yeah,
that's a theory for sure that's going around.
I think they're miscalculating. I mean, if they got some boring, no mistake white guy,
for sure,
old school, skull and bones, John Kerry Jess, you fall asleep listening to him, but then there's no scandals. That's what we need. Is just like a guy who's so the opposite of lit right now. Just like
It doesn't. Yeah.
I mean, just like who can talk, who doesn't like call someone a fucking China head or whatever,
pedophile.
yeah, whatever
or, like,
Trump
whatever.
is saying, or Biden's just going, you know, "Oh, where am I, or whatever. You just need someone who's just like totally normal.
Yeah, just like
and
old school
boring.
politician.
If
Yeah.
they dragged him out, he would win it. People are so hungry for that. I think right now is just they want to give that job back to comedians and entertainers. They want to be like, I do not want DC to continue to be more entertaining than my entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really that's
reasonable.
what's happened.
Do you know what Joe Biden's new slogan is? I just saw they announced it. It's "Finish the job," and I was like, "Doesn't that sound like a slogan that you'd like tell an old guy that kind of forgets what he's doing?"
Yeah.
It's like "Finish the job" is like written on the mirror. Like, come on, like it does feel like that. That doesn't seem like the slogan you want for a 9-year-old guy.
Yeah. His
Like what God's gonna do to him.
Yeah, his administration is probably a lot like Memento, the movie, where they're just writing notes.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
everywhere.
It's
actually my mother
takes his
had
shirt off. It's all written backwards.
Remember,
in there.
yeah, there's it's
Yeah, Social Security.
Yeah. Check in on potential world war that you may cause.
There is on top of that the thing where it's like you hear, it's all the, are you a millennial?
No,
So
I'm
Gen X?
Gen X.
Gen X,
Yeah.
but it's like, these generations got participation trophies and can't get jobs. And it was like, yeah, because you won't retire.
It's really what it is.
It's like they refuse to retire.
Dude, it's really crazy. I think there's something to that. Like people I think America's so about work.